One of the most striking memories of tenor Carlo Bergonzi is that I never saw a Bergonzi recital that was not attended by from one to several of his younger tenor colleagues, including Luciano Pavarotti, Placido Domingo, and José Carreras. They all knew they had something to learn from the master. This situation is by no means common. I cannot recall ever seeing a noted tenor attending a recital or concert by any major tenor other than Bergonzi. The last time I heard this paragon was in Madrid when he was 65 years old. Excepting some strain beginning at B-flat, he was the same great singer as ever. Many have testified to the surprisingly high quality of his singing at a New York recital when he was 75. But the core of our memories of this fine artist go back to the years of his happily long prime. Bergonzi was particularly associated with the music of his great compatriot, Giuseppe Verdi. Bergonzi revived many of Verdi's early operas, but Verdi's Un ballo in maschera is often considered his finest role. The title of this essay, In Braccio a Morte, In the Arms of Death, is taken from its final scene. He may have lacked the trumpet-like brilliance and glamour of such as Del Monaco or Corelli, but what he did have to offer more than compensated for that. There is much to be said for such virtues as impeccable legato, sound vocal technique, beautiful tone, and fine musicianship, and these were among the qualities that Bergonzi possessed in abundance. Indeed, his solid technique and the wisdom never to push his lovely voice beyond its natural limitations, while still sustaining the necessary stamina and security in the upper register needed for some of Verdi's heavier roles, helped make Bergonzi a master interpreter even of roles in such Verdi operas as Trovatore, La Forza, and Aida. Nevertheless, the roles Bergonzi sang in which he was without peer were the more lyrical tenor roles of Verdi's Traviata and Masked Ball and Donizetti's Lucia. Seeing Bergonzi in opera was not a significantly richer experience than listening to him on records. His acting style consisted of little more than a few stock gestures, and his live opera performances often seemed little more than a concert in costume. However, he continued to conquer audiences throughout his long and storied career. In recital he appeared more personable because he was not constrained by the demands of drama. I will never forget the conclusion of a Lincoln Center recital when he sustained the final note of Non ti scorda di me, Don't Forget Me, as he strolled off stage waving farewell to his audience. He was also a man of becoming modesty, a trait not often associated with the tenor breed. A friend of mine saw him sing at a restaurant in Rome. Impressed by his talent, she recommended professional instruction. He thanked her for her kindness and made no mention of his operatic credentials. Other tenors have had more powerful or more beautiful voices, others an even better technique or musicality, but none a more satisfying blend of all these qualities. In Braccio a Morte, Carlos Bergonzi died in Milan on July 25, 2014, 12 days into his 90th year. Don't forget me, he sang. None of us privileged to hear him ever will.